Good afternoon. Today's date is June 10th, 2026. It is 1:10 in the afternoon, and we're here at the Chong residence to perform a repairability attempt to determine whether or not this roof is in repairable condition. From my understanding, some repairs were awarded by the insurance for the damage, the wind damage, obviously, on this roof, and so we're going to attempt to repair it and see if it's in pliable condition to be repaired. We'll be using a roof snake to do this repair. We use the flat bar side to break the adhesive strip, remove the nails, and then this side to reinstall the nails. At any point that we see damage, we're going to document it with the meta glasses. These meta glasses film in 3-minute increments, so at any point that I need to pause the video, I'll pause it and pick it right back up. But unfortunately, until they make an update where it can film longer, it will not be seamless. A couple things that I've noticed already: several people have a new roof in this neighborhood. Architectural. It's likely that it's all related to the same event. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause, breaking the adhesive strip on these shingles. Looks like everything is coming up very easily. Make sure it's all loose. Okay, everything's up. Now we'll pause, move on to the next section of removing the nails. I'm gonna get down here. I'm gonna take my roof snake. Again, I want to show the condition of the shingles before we start removing any nails. Lay it flat, identify where my nail is. Again, never lifting above a 45-degree angle. Pry the nail out as gently as I possibly can. Keep moving on along here. Can already see some granule loss happening from the manipulation of these shingles. Slight stress fractures taking place. Stress fracture taking place. I think we got all the nails out. We'll pause this portion of this video. We're going to slide the shingle out to keep up with a reasonable appearance. I'm pretty sure that this is a Certainteed XT20. Again, Certainteed, you can see it right there. Gobain collection, the roofing collection, Certainteed. So I don't believe this is XT25, but to make sure that we have a matching shingle, we're just going to use the same shingle, because again, we're not doing this to repair it at this point. We're just documenting a repair attempt. I'm going to reinstall the nails. Using the roof snake. Tearing into the front lip of the shingle from the roof snake. You can see there exposed fiberglass matting that's going to continue to splice upwards until it reaches that nail, causing a leak. Functional damage. Functional damage. Damage is happening throughout the course of this repair. You can already see creasing once we started hitting the hammer. Remove those loose granules. Damage is happening as a direct result of this repair. Cannot be avoided. And it's changing the function of this roof, which is the whole point of documenting this, showing it's not likely that it can be repaired. So keep moving on along here. Bent the nail, not uncommon with the roof snake. Bent the nail. Try spinning it around backwards. And finally, this last nail. Tearing into the front lip of the shingle, exposed fiberglass mat. It's going to continue to splice upwards and cause a leak. Now let's pause the video and move on with our review. Quick recap for everything we've seen documented here. First of all, every one of these surrounding shingles, I'm going to lightly brush and show what you can already see in comparison. Actually, the better word to be stern contrast from the beginning of the video. Every one of these tabs that were never lifted above a 45-degree angle were creased. So we got a crease on this shingle, crease on this shingle, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Down here, got some creasing right here. Now again, this doesn't count because the shingle is being replaced, but I'm just showing it's consistent. Obvious creasing on this one. Everything that had to be lifted or manipulated took a crease. Further than that, we have tearing into the front lip of the shingle, exposing the fiberglass mat that is going to continue to split and splice upwards, eventually leading to a leak where that nail placement is. Functional damage. Everything about this that just happened, all the damage you're seeing are not cosmetic. It's functional, and you've seen it documented in a live time that it couldn't be avoided as a direct result of this repair. Now, that left us with originally one shingle that needed to be replaced. So now, just instead of that one shingle, the shingle up here, that's one shingle. The shingle here, that's two shingles, and then the shingle here, it's going to be your third shingle. So instead of starting with just the one shingle that needs replaced, now have a total of 4. The reason this is important, and the reason we do these to document, is everywhere that you see some sort of wind damage on this roof, this is likely to be the outcome. It's continuing to go up and outward. Up and outward. Instead of just one shingle needing to be repaired, it's going to damage all the surrounding ones, virtually leaving this homeowner with a destroyed roof by repairing it. Now, the reason we film these is because, and again, look, consistency matters. Obvious prior repair here. You can see the shingles that are creased that are sealed are obviously creased. It's consistent with what we're seeing in other areas of prior repairs that took place. Damage, it could not be avoided. The reason this is important, and we videotape this like we were saying, is this homeowner suffered a loss, which is why they made a claim on their policy. They deserve to be made whole to pre-storm conditions in regards with most insurance policies. Unfortunately, a repair is not going to get them to that point. It's only going to leave them worse. So, as always, we appreciate you guys taking the time to review this. Thanks for working with us, and we look forward to hearing back from you guys.